Devil May Cry.
No, don't hang up. I just want to talk about how obsessed I am with Devil May Cry and the whole franchise. You are the main protagonist. You do need to feature in this video. Please, don't hang up. Please, Dante, please join the video. Ever since my thumbs were big enough to even hold onto a controller, I have been slicing and dicing through the Devil May Cry series with a kind of devotion usually reserved for pizza by Teenage Turtles. Even my PNG model is casually based after Dante, because who wouldn't want to be a demon hunter with more style than a Fashion Week runway, the humour of over-the-top combat, and the sheer thrill of juggling enemies in the air like a demonic circus act have seeped into my very soul. I've even created a D&D character who strut into battle asking, who needs armour when you've got swagger? So when I talk about Devil May Cry, I'm not just talking about a game, I'm talking about the blueprint of my very essence. A little bit of Devil May Care, if you may. Pun intended. I think it's time for a little story. Okay everyone, class is in session. Sparda was a powerful demon knight who rebelled against the demon king Mundus. After defeating Mundus, Sparda closed the gateway between the human and demonic worlds using his own blood, a special amulet, and the blood of a human priestess. He then ruled benevolently for about 2,000 years. In the 20th century, Sparda took on a human form and fell in love with a woman named Eva. They had twin sons, Dante and Virgil. Tragically, their mother Eva was killed by demons when they were children. This event had a profound impact on both brothers, shaping their futures. Dante chose to protect humanity by becoming a demon hunter, while Virgil sought to embrace his demonic heritage and obtain his father's power at any cost. Dante and Virgil each possesses one half of a perfect amulet that once belonged to their father. These amulets are key to unlocking Sparda's power. In Devil May Cry 3, Virgil seeks to obtain both amulets to open the demon world and access their father's power. Their contrasting choices set them on a collision course throughout the Devil May Cry series, with Virgil often taking on an antagonistic role against his brother Dante. Their story is one of tragedy, family legacy, and the struggle between their human and demonic natures. In DMC 4, we are introduced to Nero. His past is shrouded in mystery for much of the series. He is first introduced as a member of the Order of the Sword, a religious group that worships Sparda. He's known for his brash attitude and a strong sense of justice. Nero also possesses a demonic arm known as the Devilbringer, which grants him the superhuman strength and the ability to pull enemies towards him. Well, that is until his father Virgil decided to rip his arm off to get the Yamato back that was sealed in Nero's arm when he took it from the Order of the Sword. Yeah, that's a long one. Yeah. There's two other main characters I'm going to mention here. Lady, whose real name was Mary, who we met in Devil May Cry 3, is a human devil hunter. Her backstory is tragic. She was driven to hunt demons after her mother was killed by her father, Arkham, who is obsessed with obtaining demonic power. Lady's quest for revenge against her father leads her to cross paths with Dante, and she eventually becomes an ally. Trish is a demon created by the main antagonist of the first game, Mundus, who designed her to look exactly like Dante's mother as a plot to kill him. However, Trish ends up developing a conscience and joins Dante in his fight against Mundus. Afterwards, she becomes Dante's partner and fellow devil hunter. Both characters have complex histories that intertwine with the main storyline of Devil May Cry series, often dealing with themes of betrayal, redemption, and finding one's own path. Did you get all that? Because there might be a test later. Welcome to the Triple S mechanic. A mechanic that is in every Devil May Cry, and a mechanic you're gonna have to get used to. It most definitely does not stand for skipping school secretly. It stands for smoking sexy style, which is basically the game telling you, hey, you're so ridiculously good at demon slaying that even the demons can't help but admire your style before they poof into oblivion. So, how do you climb the stylish ladder of coolness? Start by mixing up your moves like a DJ mixing beats. Don't just bat and mash, that's like wearing socks with sandals. A fashion no-no. Variety is the spice of life, and the key is to racking up those stylish points. You've got to juggle enemies in the air like you're auditioning for the circus, dodge attacks like you're Neo from the Matrix, and land those combos like a chef lands the perfect seasoning. With flair, climb from dull all the way to smoking sexy style, and watch as you pull off moves so slick and so smooth that even the demons are taking notes. And remember, in Devil May Cry, it's not just about saving the world, it's about looking good while doing it. So go out there and make every fight a runway show of demonic destruction.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I got a gig. Cash up front.
Cash up front. This I like. The water needs turning on and those toilets need flushing.
Armed with the beautiful Rebellion sword and dual pistols Ebony and Ivory, Dante's playstyle is like a one-man circus where he's the ringmaster, the lion tamer, and the clown all rolled into one stylish demon-slaying package. Every battle with Dante is a performance, and the demons are his unwilling audience. They just don't get defeated, they get a front row seat to Dante's show, where the finale always ends with their dramatic and stylish demise. Mix and match Dante's styles like you're spinning tracks as a DJ. Swordmaster lets you unleash combo wrists that'll have demons begging for an encore. Trickster is your dance move groove, dodging and weaving like you're busting moves on the dance floor. Royal Guard is your rhythm section, absorbing hits and dishing out heavy counterbeats. And Gunslinger, well, that's your pyrotechnics show, lighting up the stage with bullet fireworks. Mixing these styles, mixing your combos, and mixing your just general gameplay here make Dante not just a jack of all trades, but a master of kicking demon bat in the most show-off way possible.
Give me the Yamato.
If you want it, then you'll have to take it. But you already knew that.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
How many times have we fought?
Hard to say. It's the only memory I have of us since we were kids.
Playing as Virgil in Devil May Cry is like stepping into the shoes of the coolest, calmest, and most collective demon slayer in town. First, you'll want to get comfy with Yamato. Virgil's katana that cuts through dimensions like a hot knife through butter. It's perfect for those moments when you need to slice up a demon horde or just a really stubborn letter. Next up, master the art of teleportation with trick. It's like playing a game of demonic whack-a-mole, except you are the mole, and the demons have no idea where you'll pop up next. Then there's Beowulf gauntlets, ideal for when you just want to get close and personal with your infernal enemies and give them the taste of your demonic knuckle sandwich. Also, summon your doppelganger for double the trouble, or unleash the hellish power of your devil trigger when you really want to show off. Playing as Virgil isn't just about winning, it's about looking good while doing it. So put on your best brooding face, sharpen your katana, and get ready to make demon slaying look like an art form.
By the way, how'd it feel catching up with your kid?
There's no need for us to catch up.
Well, with an attitude like that, you're never gonna meet your grandkids.
That's enough. I don't want to hear it. Now, don't get in my way.
Nero's approach to demon hunting is like a rock star's approach to a guitar solo. Loud, proud, and with enough flair to light up the arena. With his trusty Red Queen sword, he revs it up like a motorcycle, before slicing through demons as if he were cutting through a birthday cake. A very angry, demonic birthday cake. Then there's his Devilbringer arm, which he uses like a demonic claw machine. Except instead of grabbing stuffed animals, he's snatching up demons, give him the old 1-2 punch, and let's not forget his Blue Rose revolver. Nero treats it like a surprise party popper, except the only surprise here is how quickly demons find themselves on the business end of his bullets. His Devilbreaker arms are like the ultimate collection of party tricks. One minute he's zipping around with the speed of a caffeinated squirrel, and the next he's firing a laser that would make sci-fi fans weep with joy. Combine all that with his devil-may-care attitude, pun intended, and you've got the playstyle that's entertaining as it is effective.
I mean, you are fragile at the moment. Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying that running away is okay. It's always okay to run away if you're not up for it.
He who desires but act not breeds pestilence. So it is written.
Devil May Cry 5 introduced another type of playstyle. Playing as V in Devil May Cry is like being the conductor of a demonic symphony, where your instruments are your trio of otherworldly creatures ready to unleash hell's greatest hits. First, there's Griffin, your feathery sidekick who zaps demons with electric wit as sharp as his beak. He's your personal shock jockey, always ready to lighten the mood and fry some baddies. Then you've got Shadow, the panther who slinks through the battlefield with the grace of a ballet dancer and the ferocity of a hungry house cat that's just spotted a laser pointer. He's your go-to for up-close and personal encounters, turning demon limbs into confetti. And then we have Nightmare, this hulking mass of demonic muscle you summon like a party crasher who's too big to fit through the damn door. When he arrives, it's like dropping a wrecking ball on the dance floor. Subtle isn't in his vocab. As V, you hang back and read poetry. Yes, poetry. To charge up your devilish orchestra while they do the heavy lifting. It's less about getting your own hands dirty and more about directing the chaos with a flick of your wrist and the verse from your book. So grab your tome, clear your throat, and prepare to recite your way to victory. So when I was a flesh tuber on Twitch, I used to stream the hell out of any Devil May Cry. Like, I was known for Devil May Cry. And it is clear that DMC left its mark on me from a very young age. And because Devil May Cry prepared me for all the chaos, and I turned into the kind of person who'd casually discuss the pros and cons of different Hellspawn over coffee. Imps? Meh, but those Hell Prides? Now that's a challenge. And it's also what got me into Horde-like games, where Ilera is a mix of like Dante and Virgil. So what's my obsession with Devil May Cry? Well, stylish combat, sexy combos, beautiful weapons, captivating story is what got me into hack and slash games, and was a game I would always come back to no matter how long I spent away from it. After school, Devil May Cry. After work, Devil May Cry. It's been a week since you've played Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. It's been a day since you've played Devil May Cry, Devil May Cry. Take a shot every time I say Devil May Cry. Embrace the chaos, dive into the underworld, dodge some hell prize, and remember, in the grand opera of life, we're all just trying to hit that triple S rank. Also, before you go, I put an embarrassingly amount of time into this video. Like, if I was to go back with my footage and like tell you all the size in gigabytes of what each video file that I have edited is, you'd probably think I was a lunatic. Well, actually, you probably already think I'm a lunatic. So I would really appreciate it if you thought about giving the video a like. Maybe leave a comment to try and... That way then I'll know that you guys like these videos and I'll be inspired to do more of them. Regardless I was going to do Devil May Cry video, it's my childhood game. I would really appreciate it if you guys let me know whether you like the video or not. I just need to find other people that are obsessed as me with this franchise. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. And, from me, Uber Rob.
Adios.